guys? Welcome back to the Blue Turd channel, and I'm here to discuss for the very first time, honestly, in her own dedicated video, Krishan. I'm just gonna say right now, I don't like Krishan. I fucking hate this bitch. And I hate her fans. I hate it all. And it's just so much shit to say because she been through so much. She been doing a lot more clout chasing shit because of the simple fact that Blueface ain't here, and she knows she needs to use Blueface's name in order to, get some type of fame in any type of way. Which Blueface ain't a good person either. It's fuck that nigga too. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. So, but look, we're gonna start off with just Krishan, and basically, look, Krishan, y'all know who she is. The bitch beat up Persuasion and Sing. She's from Baltimore. She's a crash out. She's this. She's a big fat baby. She's Blueface's fucking horrible girlfriend. Okay, cool, great. I don't give a fuck. Krishan, I like Krishan. I wasn't like a stan or nothing like that, but I did like Krishan when she was on Baddies South, and then Baddies West. I liked her, but I started seeing like she's real like delusional and stupid and retarded, and I'm just like, bro, like. But then I still liked her even at the Baddies West reunion, and it was everything that happened after that. That's when I realized, oh damn, I really don't like this stupid bitch. And honestly, when you think about it, it didn't take long for me to figure out that I don't like her, because I always knew she was a ignorant little sad little bitch, but god damn. And then the whole thing with Junior, and at the end of the day, the reason why Junior's fucked up, I'm just gonna keep it real. The reason why Junior's fucked up is because Krishan was smoking and drinking while she was pregnant. That ain't got nothing to do with Blueface specifically. Yes, oh, it could be genes and this, that, and the other, but guess what? That's not what this case is. In Junior's case, Junior has this, I don't know if it's fetal alcohol syndrome or whatever, allegedly. He allegedly has that, even though all this there's a lot of signs that we have seen from Junior, from what Krishan posts, because she wants to post everything about her life. She wants to go live while she's sucking a nigga toes and doing all this extra shit, but then yet you can't go live showing how your baby has progressed, because your baby hasn't progressed. And Junior's about to be what, 2 years old, and still is moving and operating like a fucking infant, and we allegedly don't think that Junior can see. But whatever. Junior has allegedly this fetal alcohol syndrome, and I don't know what it's called, but he has this cat scratch. I don't know. I call it cat scratch syndrome. But basically, he has this high pitched squeal like cat scream. A baby's not supposed to have that. Not at almost 2 years old, for sure. And I have a niece who literally, but whatever. We're not gonna get on my shit. At the end of the day, fuck Krishan. She did that to her child. She don't want to get her child help. And all you stupid, whack, dumb, retarded bitches, her fans, those older women who want to pretend like Junior is progressing, or telling everybody to leave Krishan alone, leave Junior alone. We're not gonna leave Krishan alone. Y'all have to stop defending her just because she used to be a pretty woman. Because Krishan's not pretty anymore. She's not. She still was a horrible crash out, but she was cuter. So it was like, I mean, at least you have that. This bitch ain't even cute no more. She's just run through. She looked like a druggie. She looked horrible. I mean, as far as her face, she's fine, but y'all, like, she's fat and all this sloppy. She's sloppy now. Like, she's not ugly, but she's sloppy now. She ain't that track star. Y'all have to stop giving Krishan or women in general grace, because it's mighty funny how you people want to give women grace every 5 fucking seconds, when you clearly see that they're a horrible fucking woman. You clearly see there's something wrong with them. You clearly see they ain't shit, just like a lot of these niggas. Like, y'all can call it out when these niggas ain't shit, and y'all can say, "Oh, put them in hell and put them in jail and all this, that, and the other." But when these women ain't shit, y'all want to keep giving them grace, give them a chance, and then for some reason blame a man for every fucking thing. You type of bitches that blame a man for every fucking thing of everything in your life, you are the type of bitches that secretly are pick me's. You are the type of bitches that literally will never hold yourself accountable, and while you continue to go through the stuff that you'll go through because you refuse to hold yourself accountable for any fucking thing because you want to go back to, well, my daddy wasn't there and my daddy wasn't either. Motherfucker still at the store looking for that fucking milk. But guess what? That's not an excuse because a lot of you motherfuckers, single mothers, be shitty ass mamas. But oh well, the baby lives with me. I made sure the baby was fed and had clothes on the backs. You have to do more. That's basic minimum shit. Being there, having a place for your kid to stay, making sure they got clothes on their back and food in their mouth. That's basic necessities that a kid needs to, live. But the kid ain't alive. The kid ain't being parented properly. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers think just, and it's weird because I'm going to get on a lot of stuff. Okay, look, in Krishan's case, look, bitches want to be like, all men see us as is just trophy wives and just pieces of meat, and they don't see us as anything else. But then you bitches go into marriages or go into relationships expecting niggas to do for you because you have a pretty pussy, because you can fuck good. But guess what? There's a prettier bitch that can fuck better than you that probably want her own shit, that wants to do her own shit, that's ambitious. And those are the type of bitches that niggas really want. Those are the type of bitches that niggas like me want to go for. Bitches that are ambitious. Now, I don't care if you're struggling or not, because everybody can struggle. I don't care if you had to suck a few dicks and be a prostitute, be a stripper. I don't care if you got a drinking problem. As long as I know that you're ambitious and you're trying to get out of that situation, I'm going to always give you your props. And those are the women I'm going to go for. I'm not going to go for women that think that all you got to do is look cute and look pretty and lay down on your back and open your fucking legs and a nigga's supposed to, what, give you a baby? You supposed to be secure for 18 years? Like all these shitty ass basketball and football and athletic women, athletic wives that are married to athletes. All they do is open their fucking legs and be submissive to a man, and then complain about, and then want to be a feminist and complain about being submissive and complain about this. It's like you bitches don't know what the fuck y'all want. Y'all want to benefit from every fucking thing and complain about every fucking thing. Nobody wants the consequences. And let me get on these niggas real quick too. Even though this is about you bitches, it's fuck these niggas. We know these niggas ain't shit. We know these niggas are the cause of a lot of stuff. But guess what? Men and women both are the cause of a lot of shit and have always been. Just because a man is more outright with his disrespect, because it's a man's world and they can be out more outright with their disrespect. Like, for example, take Blueface for example. Blueface has outright disrespected the fuck out of Junior, even though I don't personally believe anymore that Junior is, Blueface's. I don't believe that. Allegedly, it's that guy's, that's Ronnie's, but we're gonna get on that too when we talk about Tia Kemp and all that. But like, Blueface has outright disrespected that baby, Krishan, everybody, all this, that, and he's done all these things that you're always complaining about, right? And then let's say Krishan decides to take a mother role, which she's still not taking a mother role if she does this, but she decides, okay, my baby's gonna live with me and I'm gonna raise my kid as a single mother. Okay, it's already gonna be hard, already gonna be some issues, but okay, cool. Oh shit, a fucking tree's down. Damn, that's a big ass tree too. That storm wasn't playing. But anyway, um, okay, cool. Whatever. Let's say she raises that kid, that boy or a girl or both, raises that kid in some type of way to be bitter, to be hateful, to spite their father, or to be like, or like do some shit like, I don't want you to be nothing like your dad. Your dad was always talking bad about the dad in front of the kid, or don't want the kid to see the dad, or whatever the case may be. Or it's certain ways that women, single mothers, raise their kids that cause their kids to end up not liking them, hating them when they grow up, or causing them to become a degenerate. Because how the fuck y'all gonna blame a man for everything, but then these young girls and these young boys are the ones that are being raised by single mothers, and them motherfuckers still come out fucked up. And you telling me you gonna blame the daddy that wasn't there? You gonna tell me that you gonna blame the daddy that he did his horrible things earlier in the kid's life and then eventually left or went to jail for life or got killed or hell killed himself from his own demons? But he wasn't in the kid's life forever, but when he was, it was bad. But you know what I'm saying? You can't solely blame a man for everything. And I'm not in the process of defending men because, like I say, fuck Blueface. I meant fuck Blueface. This nigga's a crypt keeper. He's a crip. He's a thug nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't fuck with his rap. I never fuck with his rap. Y'all put niggas like this on a pedestal. Demonic ass, rapping thug ass niggas like this on a pedestal and expect them to do right. You expect it's kind of like expecting a slow person to do fast shit. It's like expecting a Krishan to get her shit together. And I know I'm jumping all over the place, but that's just what I'm gonna do. And Krishan is not as retarded as we think. And I don't even like using that word retarded. I don't, but I'm gonna use it for her. Krishan is not as retarded as we think. She's got her issues. She's got her problems. Yes, this bitch is retarded. This bitch is slow. This bitch is a fucking overgrown toddler with probably some mental issues. But Krishan know what she be doing. Krishan is a master manipulator, but Krishan manipulates and indoctrinates, and she does all those things. But because she's retarded, she doesn't know how to hide it well. She says all the triggering right things, but she says it in such a predictable time. Like it's like, bruh, like, or maybe I could just figure it out. Even though she don't try to hide it, she don't try to make her manipulation make sense. This bitch is a horrible person and a compulsive liar. And you see now that people don't even want to be around this bitch no more. People can't even stand being around this bitch. This bitch went to a whole fucking streamer prom acting like fucking drunken mess. Now you mad at everybody that look at you sideways, bitch, because you look stupid and you look fucking retarded and you wasn't invited and you're just that exhausting energy with a smile. And then say that everybody's against you, everybody's clickbaiting and click farming off of you. And then you want to bring up, oh, I'm being a mother, and then bring up God and bring up you being a black woman. Fuck all that bullshit. I'm so sick of all you motherfuckers doing that. I don't give a fuck about you being a black fucking woman. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck that you're a fucking mother, and nobody gives a fuck that you believe in God. Because the God that you believe in, why would God put you through this shit? Because it's mighty funny how you only want to bring up God or the Bible or church every time you're getting caught up in something. Because remember, she was on her church her church bullshit, and then as soon as the Baddies Midwest episode, season aired, she immediately reverted back, and that was right after the bitch got out of jail. So she didn't learn shit because she didn't spend no time in there. Krishan plays the fuck out of all you dumb bitches, you dumb black women. She disrespects the fuck out of y'all and plays the fuck out of y'all, and then y'all come and disrespect the motherfuckers like me or everybody else trying to tell us that we're jealous of her and we hate black women because why we want to allow this bitch to do what the fuck she want to do. We shouldn't allow these niggas to do it, and we shouldn't allow her to do it, or women like her. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight. I don't give a fuck what your race is. Take all that shit out. I don't give a fuck about none of that. If you're acting like Krishan or acting like Blueface or anything in that realm or even worse, it's always gonna be fuck you. It's always gonna be, because at some point you gotta stop looking at somebody like they're a fallen angel and then they can get back up and try again. Sometimes you have to have that time where it's like, okay, this is it, or this is it. There's no coming back from this. Like with a Diddy, like with a R. Kelly, there ain't no coming back from this. It could have been a coming back, but they got too far. They got too deep into it. At some point, when you get too deep into some shit, there's no coming back. There's no redemption. There's no archangel story. There's no fallen angel, and now you're getting your shit back together. Like after about 10 years, some people keep going down and keep going down further into the dumpster to the point where they're past the dumpster. I'm so sick of you motherfuckers. And anytime somebody say anything about Krishan or a black woman or anything like this, the first thing I want to say is everybody hates black women for holding a black woman accountable. The same thing and then blaming Blueface. Like, this nigga is in jail. You cannot sit here and tell me that this man still got ties on her ass and he in jail. He might got ties with the Crips and shit, but this bitch wants this man. She loves this. She's his other half. Even though he don't want to be with her, you can tell. He only want to be with her because his clout is money. And like I said before, he was the clout when she first was getting with him, because she was known as Blueface girlfriend, and then now because Blueface stopped doing his career, stupid nigga, and decided to fully put all his energy into her. He don't love her. He gets something from her. That's the only thing that it is. He don't want a baby with her. He never did, and I don't believe that baby is his. This bitch Krishan literally goes at everyone. for everything. Can't hold her accountable for shit in no type of way. And the reason why I am so like fucking like mad, I guess, is because these are our celebrities. These are our influencers. These are people that y'all put on a pedestal. These are people that are getting so much money and wasting it on a fucking chain or drugs. But once again, motherfuckers been doing shit like this. But it's just like, damn, like the bar has surpassed hell. Like this shit is so stupid. And let's go ahead and get on her, Krishan and Tasiki. Like, let's just go ahead. Once again, the Malone family are ratchet, ghetto, and us black people, we know how we get when it comes to family. Hey, you ain't even gotta be black. Motherfuckers know how they get with family dynamics. When you have a family dynamic, it even though it may not be right, it may not be wrong. You could think a certain way about it, but at the end of it, that's just something that the family does. So you just go right along with it. And black people, we are the, we good for that. Especially when it comes to Uncle Ray, who then touched everybody in each generation, who still is invited to the cookout. When it comes to cousin Shay, who got 7 kids from 7 different baby daddies, and they all beat up and malnourished because she's so focused on herself and a damn man, and she lets every new man disrespect her kids. She invited to the cookout, and we all sit here and see both of them. We talk about them. We don't really want to be around them, but we still bring them around. We still do things for them. We still got their numbers. We still act like we love them, knowing damn well they're fucking demons, and then they'll prey on that. And anytime you hold them accountable about something, then they want to act like motherfuckers ain't having their back. And oh, we supposed to be family, blood, black, 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 because that's something that black people love to do. Bring up black, 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 or God, 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 or blood, blood, blood. When it's all tainted, you know how these dynamics go. At the end of the day, that Malone family were raised in some molesting shit. The kids were being molested and was raised no allegedly. I don't know for sure. I don't know the family, but this is what I'm getting from it. Allegedly, this is how I personally feel. I don't know. All this could be a lie. I don't fucking know. I just how I feel. So I cannot know what I'm talking about. But from what we have seen and what we have heard, based off what they have said publicly, and I can make my own assumption because it's just public, opinion. I feel like, allegedly, my personal opinion, that the Malone family, full of druggies, alcoholics, ghetto, Baltimore, black, created a family dynamic of molestation where the older kids were getting molested and then they start molesting their younger kids. And what I mean by a family dynamic, I mean not saying it was good, but the kids don't know the difference between good or bad. They know how they personally feel about it if they don't think it's right or not, but it's something that they do because that's just something that they all grew up doing, and it's like kind of a rite of passage thing. It's kind of a thing that happens. Playing house when kids start getting a little older and they start playing with their bodies and stuff. I've experienced that myself as well. It's weird to talk about it because it's uncomfortable because kids shouldn't be touching each other in that type of way. Of course, with the molestation shit, but the playing house shit, and but it's kind of like the equivalent of kids having their first kiss in elementary school or middle school, hell, even high school, and doing their first little sexual things that they shouldn't be doing. We've all done it. I've done it. I've been through it, but I ain't been in no like molestation or rape situation. Not me. But as far as like growing up, exploring your body, doing things that kids maybe shouldn't do at young ages, but because you're literally growing up and you're witnessing everything, like a lot of us knew what sex was, but we didn't really know what it was in elementary school. We knew sex was something that was inappropriate, but we didn't really know the depths or details, but we knew what sex was. You know what I'm saying? So stop. It's in that realm of that, and then kids kissing for the first time. It's very uncomfortable because once again, it's with minors, it's with kids that don't really know, blah blah blah. And then when you bring a family dynamic into it and bring that whole thing, that's how I feel like this shit was. On top of the fact that they're ratchet and ghetto and this and that, and I'm gonna break it down. Yes, the nephew came out and said something first, but Tasiki was already doing music before that. She was already had been featured on the fucking Krishan and Blueface, I think season 1. So she already had some, and plus, once again, she was already doing music, so she was already somewhat in the public eye already. When the nephew came out and said something, and by the way, we ain't heard shit from him. And the point is, I want to understand, like, if and then once again, he said it wasn't just Tasiki, it was other family members who Krishan is cool with. So how are you going to then like? That's how was we're gonna get on that, but this shit is literally stupid. Yes, the nephew said it first, but he said it first off. You put it out there. What do you want to happen? You want her to go to jail? You want her to? They say they want you to admit, but not really, because she was doing music already, so she was already somewhat in the public eye. If you really wanted to handle shit and fix some trauma and say no, you did this to me, you would have done it in therapy. You would have sat down with the family and said what happened. But no, you waited until she became somewhat in the public eye because she was already doing music before she was on Baddies East, and of course Krishan is famous, and of course Tizzy was featured in some of the other family members that you said did it to you as well, such as Mookie, and this is what he said, the nephew said. But we ain't heard that story in a long time. And you know how people are. People believe anything's a rape story, a victim story in 2020, in the 2020s. So you know how that shit goes. And it followed Tasiki. Mind you, Krishan, I know her and Tasiki have a back and forth. I know Krishan doesn't like Tasiki mainly because Tasiki can get in her ass and she don't like that. So Krishan is the type of person that does what she does now. When her back is against the wall, she lies and acts like the victim when she can't beat you. Yeah. Even when she can beat you, she's still acting like the victim. Like you hurt her and she had a reason to beat you. So she was doing that with Tasiki, knowing damn well she ain't gonna ever beat Tasiki like that. And it was only until Krishan started getting backlash after that episode of Tasiki beating the shit out of Marsh and that whole jumping situation happened. And that's when she got online, just throwing shit out there. It's like Krishan is one of those people that take a little bit of the truth, and when that little bit of a truth will get covered with a whole bunch of bullshit. It's like a needle in a haystack. Like, let's say that needle is literally the truth and the haystack is all the lies and all the exaggerations. But people will believe all of that shit because it sounds good, it sounds scandalous, it sounds crazy. That's what you did to your sister, your blood sister, since you want to talk about family so much and all this, that, and the other. That's what you did to her, knowing damn well it was a scheme to get back at her because you're mad because she took your spots. Even though her ass is boring as fuck on the show and now she ain't on the show no more, but you still ain't got your spot back. You're mad. You're mad at the heat you're getting, so you're just gonna try to throw anything, and that's what you did, and it's stuck. Because some people are so biased towards Tzatziki being boring on a damn TV show versus being falsely accused of molestation and rape, and then here we go with Baddies Midwest having this conversation, and the whole how, and I said this then, how the whole conversation was weird as fuck. Because at the end of the day, why would you sit up here and you hug your abuser? Y'all giving Krishan way too much. Well, sometimes when you're abused, shut the fuck up with that shit. Because once somebody says who their abuser, you don't see Cassie hugging Diddy anymore. When she put Diddy out there, you don't see her calling him anymore. You don't see her hugging him anymore. So why the fuck are you like? Come on now, like get the fuck out of my face with that stupid shit. Like y'all motherfuckers are ignorant, retarded, don't want to hold Krishan accountable because you either hate Tasiki or you're just like Krishan or you love her so fucking much to where you're fucking delusional. Stop playing around. She ain't shit. You can like her, but she ain't shit. Clear as day, she's a demon. She's a devil. She ain't shit, and she could have gotten out of that. But at this point, I feel like she's at the spot of no return. Maybe Krishan needs to truly hit rock bottom. And what I mean by that, she might have to lose something. Hopefully, not her life or that baby's life. Just saying. But you know, y'all were just so blinded by that and wanted to eat her ass. And oh, Krishan, she was a victim, and that's why she went up and hugged Tasiki with the baby. And Krishan's, once again, like I said, Krishan's manipulative. That whole scene, she before Tasiki came in, remember it was the baddie South girl, Natalie, Rolly, Scotty. She had Junior with them, and then she gave Junior to someone else so she can have a conversation with them. Why couldn't you give Junior to the same person when you had a conversation with Tasiki? Oh, because you already knew you was gonna use Junior as a, oh, my baby's here and I know my sister wants to beat my ass and she's not gonna beat my ass if my baby's in my hand, and if she tries anything, I'm gonna say, oh my god, it's my, she tried to hurt me when I had my baby. All that shit. You could have gave Junior to someone else, but she plotted and schemed from that point. Even though she turned around, she as soon as Tasiki walked into the room, she over here hugging her first. How you gonna hug somebody that molested you? And once again, Krishan only brought it up because she had no other ammo. Because she was too busy and too focused on the fact that I put you on. I put you on. Yeah, you did, and she's doing better than you. Now both of y'all ass off the show, and she's still doing better than you, even though she ain't really done nothing. You the one that's in the news for all kinds of negative things, and she's still doing better than you. She just got a mansion. How you feel about that, you stupid bitch? She's a stupid snagger-tooth bitch. That baby don't need to be with her. You're the reason why that baby's all fucked up. Uh, I hate. I really hate Krishan, and I mainly hate her as a fucking mother. I hate that bitch as a fucking mother. And all you other dumb motherfuckers that see how this shit go and then y'all want to continue to not hold her accountable, so that baby's gonna suffer because you don't want to hold this pretty black woman accountable, who she ain't even that pretty anymore. But you don't want to hold her accountable, really? And then everybody wants to bring up everything else and bring up, oh well, you don't hold these men accountable. Oh well, you don't hold these other races accountable. That the problem is we gotta hold everybody accountable. I don't give a fuck if we didn't before. We have to do all of it now, starting with her. But y'all don't want to hear that shit. So let's now get on her and a Kaylani. So apparently Kaylani and saw each other at church. Krishan wanted to go out to the gym with her. They went out to the gym. They then decided to go to Kaylani's house and party or do some studio work. And then Kaylani said that, and I'll post some receipts and all that shit. But Kaylani said that she was being stalked, and then when Krishan, because Krishan puts everything out there besides how Junior's doing, when Krishan, I guess, like was posting something on Snapchat, that's when her a stalker that Kaylani's been having had found her or whatever, and Kaylani immediately rushed and blocked Krishan. Fans, brought it up. It was like, oh wait, you blocked Krishan, because everybody notices every fucking thing, because ain't nobody got no time on their fucking hands, ain't nobody got no jobs, ain't nobody got no kids to take care of nothing. So people notice that shit. So Kaylani responded and basically said, I blocked her for my own personal reasons. She didn't really say what it was, I don't think, at first. And then it was like, I did it for my own shit. Da, 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 da. Okay, cool. That's when Krishan, acting like the victim she is, comes and gets on live and talk about how, oh well, me and Kaylani didn't have any issues. I've been showing her mad love, but when I was at her house, she told me that she had slept with Blueface and she, was fucking with him, and I was looking at her and questioning her of why shoot, like why would I be cool with somebody that fucked my nigga, but it was what it was. Making it all about Blueface. Once again, you women worship us. Y'all worship us. The negative, evil niggas, the nigga that put your baby's genitals out there for the world to see in the first week of him being alive. Literally. Go back to 2023 when he did it. Literally, I think Junior was literally a week old when he did that shit. This man that has disrespected your baby and did all this stuff to you and everybody else. You over here mad and questioning a friendship with a bitch that fucked him way before you was even involved. Oh wow, why are you even dealing with this nigga? You know what? Matter of fact, why the fuck is he dealing with you? It's fuck both of y'all, but I really hate Krishan. It's not because you hate women more. It's because Krishan has shown more of her demonic energy than Blueface has. Because Blueface is good at being fake professional, even though we know you're a crypt keeper. But you're good at being fake professional. And one thing about Blueface, he has only the smallest bit of potential of actually getting it together, but he needs to hit rock bottom, and I hope he hits rock bottom too. Because the way his sister Callie is, he gotta get on her level. But Krishan literally is just a stupid nigga. Like I swear, I can't fuck with Krishan. I swear on everything. Like it's like some things you ask, like why would she think this or why would she do this and why would she have this? You ask yourself these questions, but when you ask yourself these questions, you have to remind yourself this is a dumb bitch. You can't expect nothing from her, and you can't expect shit from this bitch. But she's so fucking mad at Kaylani for even doing anything allegedly, because I'm hearing that Kaylani said this was complete lie, and it wouldn't be too far off the park or too far out the out some analogy. It wouldn't be too far off that Krishan would literally lie about something and tell a complete bold faced lie, and her bitch ass over there crying and shit like that over a what? Over what? Like literally. And then Kaylani's like, bro, like what the fuck are we doing? Like, see, Kaylani, this is what you get for even tying up to her. Because I saw you took a picture with Tasiki at the what BET Awards. That should have been it of the Malone family that you should be fucking with. Tasiki is the only one you should fuck with. Because the only reason why people really hate Tasiki is because they love Krishan. She's cocky as fuck on the damn show because nobody has officially beat her, and she's boring on the show. Other than that, there's no real reason to really hate Tasiki. You ain't gotta like her. You ain't gotta like her. But there's no real reason to hate Tasiki besides the allegations. But then when you break those allegations down, here Jay Z going having allegations, all these other people that y'all love and support have allegations, but let a woman have an allegation, and you see how quick other women want to drag her down. That's the funny part. Y'all bitches love dick so fucking much that y'all, a woman and a man will go through the same fucking situation, and then y'all will rather stick on the man's side, even though both of them could potentially be wrong. But whatever. I'm not even gonna go on that. But at the end of the day, she's mad at Kaylani, and I'm like, bro, like, how you mad? Like, what are you mad at? But once again, nobody wants to deal with her, and she has to play this victim role, this victim baby role. She got it. She has to do it. She has to do it because if she doesn't do it, it wouldn't be in Krishan fashion. Krishan has to play the victim. She has to. There's no way that Krishan can just can really do anything. Then she was on an interview with Jason Lee, doubling down on the allegations about Tasiki. But in 1 minute she's like, "Oh, I love her though," and da 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 da. And Tasiki does that too, but Tasiki is more so on the fact of, "I love my sister, and I can't believe she would do that to me." Krishan's more on the, "Oh, we'll work it out." How you gonna work it out with your abuser? Oh, because she really wasn't your abuser, and you was just taking a little bit of childhood trauma, terrible, toxic family dynamic, and trying to make it seem like she was molesting you. I don't give a fuck. It's weird that y'all want to condemn Tasiki for something she allegedly did when she was 14, but then yet y'all want to continue to give Krishan passes and call her a baby, even though this bitch literally is 25 with the baby her damn self. Ah. So then we're gonna get on Tia Kemp, Krishan and Tia Kemp, and how this whole situation is going to go about. Because I think Tia Kemp is definitely the wrong one. That Krishan, the wrong one. Because Tia Kemp, her mouth is reckless, and Krishan, she's so calculated, and you can tell what she's gonna do. Like y'all, it's like people, these celebrities and these high profile people cannot handle being judged, made fun of, or held accountable for nothing, because the first thing they want to do is delete your channel or delete your YouTube or delete your hopefully God they don't do that to me, but your Instagram and all this, that, and the other. It's like, bruh, because you don't want nobody saying nothing about you. Do you see how toxic and dictatorish that is? You want to put your narrative out there, and then when somebody comes with some other narrative, not even a narrative, facts, you then want to shut them down, or maybe I should say shoot them down like they did Ronnie, that you allegedly had hit in. Krishan, you're not slick. You just ain't got caught up yet. But trust and believe, all this shit is piling up. And I hope Tia Kemp is the one that really get into it and really sets it off. Because as soon as Blueface get out, I'm gonna need you to go in for about 10 years. So here we go with Tia Kemp. Basically, Tia Kemp was saying what we were all saying. Something's wrong with the baby. The baby need help. Oh, I didn't know the baby didn't pass this milestone, that milestone. You would think we would know because Krishan posts everything besides her son, which is funny because you got a nigga's face tatted on you, but you won't even post your son or have his tattoo on you. Okay, whatever. So then she, said the same shit we all say. Krishan obviously gets offended, and when she had said that, Krishan responded with like, "Oh, you look old lady. We don't know you. Basically, shut the fuck up, you old bitch. We don't even know who you are. Blah 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 blah." Now, I guess they had previous history. I don't know. I don't care. But they apparently had previous history. So Krishan, this ain't the first time she didn't said something, or Krishan didn't said something about her or something like that. But she was going off saying, lady, we don't know you, and it's kind of funny how. And then she brought up her son getting shot, which I mean, I guess she was bringing up in a way of, okay, well, you don't want to talk about your family, whatever. No, Krishan, that's just you. I'm pretty sure Tia Kim don't like it. However, that's just you. And then Tia Kim responded, and when she responded several times in several videos. Oh, excuse me, because Tia Kim ended up getting her fucking IG taken away from her, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, you don't want nobody saying nothing about you, so you use your connects to get her IG taken away, taking somebody else's bag, or whatever the case may be. You do all that because you mad because she had an opinion that everybody has about your kid. But because I guess she's high profile person, you want to get her back with, oh, like, I got your, and this is how it has some ties to Zeus as well. Because, oh yeah, I've totally forgot to mention the Kaylani. Apparently, like I said, Kaylani, there was a Krishan tried to blame it on the whole Kaylani have a problem with. So they were at a hotel for 4th of July. Her, Lemmy, Zeus people, and some crazy guy came with a gun, and he was Mexican, and they kept saying, "Oh, ISIS gonna get you, ISIS gonna get you." Black people doing what black people do, saying something racist, slick shit. But then when somebody say, "What up, my nigga," y'all want to immediately go to fucking war. But whatever. So, I mean, granted, if the nigga was crazy and he was gonna shoot them, then yeah, I'm gonna call you whatever. That's just my opinion. Which goes to show, it does, like, I don't fuck with that racist shit no matter how it goes. But once again, I don't give a fuck about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I give a fuck about people, but you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? But literally, did you had Lemmy over there too? I heard him. I saw the video, and I think if I got it, I'll post it. But of this nigga over here talking about some, oh, we all got guns. We all got guns. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me get on him real quick. Shut the fuck up, you scrawny little church boy. Shut the fuck up. Lemmy is literally a skinny PK motherfucker. He's a preacher's kid. He a preacher's kid that was a nerd, that was lame, that was skinny. So he ain't, and he still is that way. It's not like this man is elevated, because this is the shit that I'm gonna put you dumb bitches on. These niggas, it doesn't, like, you can tell when a nigga has truly elevated into a renaissance, man. Most of these niggas ain't nowhere close to it, because all they're told to do is get money, and then you'll get bitches. You ain't gotta be pretty, you ain't gotta have it together. Just get some type of money or be a bad boy, and you get bitches. And that's what these niggas do, and they get it, but then it ends up not benefiting no one in any way. That's why I say, get with who you want to get with. It don't matter who they are, but get with who the fuck you want to get with. That shit don't matter. The race, the gender, that shit don't matter. Those can have parts in it. However, it doesn't. It's not that effective. So let me little scrawny PK ass over there talk about we all got guns. We all got guns. Nigga, the only reason why you tough is because you got money and you got security, you have your money. The only reason why you got bitches is because you got this money. Like, bro, like, get the fuck out of my face. Let me irritate the fuck out of me. But at the end of the day, he's getting my viewership because I'm over here watching Zeus. And I guess I gotta be somewhat of a Krishan fan because I'm giving this bitch some attention, which I've never done this. So I don't know. So maybe they might be a little right when it comes to, oh, the clout thing, and, oh, well, at least you're talking about me. I don't know, maybe. But either way it goes, yeah, I just had to get on him real quick. But yeah, Tia Kemp responded and was basically going in on Krishan, calling her all kinds of stupid crackhead, da 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 da, because she was definitely mad about that son comment. And she was inches and inches and inches away from talking about the baby. Honestly, it would be fucked up if she talked about the baby, but I wouldn't be mad. Now, granted, I don't really like Tia Kemp. I don't really know who this bitch is. I don't care. She's just another baby mama to me. I know she was going at Charles and Netta or some shit. Other than that, I don't know who this woman is, other than Rick Ross' baby mama. But either way it goes, like this, I wish she would have, like she was already going in on Krishan, but I wanted her to light her ass the fuck up. I wanted her to light Krishan ass up so bad, like worse than what she did. Like I want you to like. I hate when these celebrities know certain things and they when they get mad they'll post little subliminals and shit. No, I want to hear the real truth. Do you have some information on her and the Ronnie situation, or do you know something? Then say it. If you got some information, then put it out there. I'm gonna need Krishan to keep pushing it. I'm gonna need you to keep pushing it, Krishan, because you're gonna get the rudest awakening. I'm maybe not fucking with Tia Kemp. Maybe I don't know, but either way it goes, I'm gonna need this shit to be exposed. I'm gonna need the bomb to drop. I'm gonna need the nuke to happen for the entire industry, honestly, because you hear what's going on with Nikki going crazy on the damn Twitter, which I mean, I don't believe she really going crazy. I just think she's fed up, but I mean, it could be a little crazy in there, but it could be true. It's like the truth, but she's saying it in a crazy way. Either way it goes, she's saying the truth, so it don't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna need Krishan, Blueface, hell, Lemmy. I'm gonna need all that shit to be unveiled, like truly unveiled. Will it be unveiled when Blueface gets out? Because Blueface might do a Uno reverse card on us and say, "Yeah, I'm not doing the Crip shit no more. I'm not fucking with Krishan no more. And the only way I'm gonna fuck with her is if I know for a fact, a 100,000% fact, if that baby's mine, thus needing another DNA test because the one they did on Zeus was some bullshit. That's what I'm gonna need. And if I'm the father, then I'm gonna change my life completely. But I don't know if Krishan will change her life because she's too far in. She's too far in this clout world and stuff. So who knows? But then again, if Blueface do anything because that's her god, she'll she'll do whatever he does. So, and it's sad because all it takes is a nigga to get you to do right or to do wrong. Now, then again, no, she can do right, but she chooses not to because he been in jail for what almost a year or so right now. I don't know, or a few months or some shit like that. Like I don't know, but either way it goes, fuck Krishan. I'm gonna need Tia Kemp to get away from her. Taziki, get away from her. Kaylani, get away from her. Blueface, fuck you too. But if you actually are gonna change, because you have just a little bit of potential to change, because when a nigga hit the jail cell, then again he a crypt keeper, so I don't know. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of Krishan. I'm sick of Krishan. I'm sick of all the people defending her. I'm sick of all this shit. I'm sick of all of it. I'm sick of all of y'all. And it's crazy because women like this do this shit all the time and then will turn right around and talk about how much of a victim they are and how hard it is being. And that's another thing I want to say. Black people love struggle so much. Black people love being the victim so much. It's like we want to be the only victim. We want to be the only fucking victim in the room, and just so we can complain about how hard it is and how much we have to struggle. We don't want nobody else being a victim because how many times have you heard black people talk about how, of course, how hard it is, but don't let another community talk about how hard it is, and y'all say, well, you don't have it as hard as us. Who wants to have the worst pain? Like black people get on my fucking nerves with that shit. Like you want to have the worst trauma, the worst pain, the worst everything, but then talk about how empowered you are and talk about how all we got to do is this and all like black girl magic and all this other fake shit that y'all truly don't believe. Because if you did, we wouldn't be stuck doing the same shit, talking about the same shit, making race above the fact that we're humans. Because we're humans before we're anything. Before you're black, white, gay, straight, ugly, pretty, rich, any of that. You're a human being. So respect each other as human beings, which is something that we could never do. Because if we could, we wouldn't have the issues that we have to this day. We wouldn't have all these historical events and people just respected the people off of being human first. And there may be circumstances and this, that, and the other. Yes, it's going to be conflicts. And yes, it's going to be other issues. But when we keep us, the black community, uplifting motherfuckers like Krishan Rock, hell, Blueface, and all these motherfuckers that fall in between, hell, even Tia Kemp. Because I'm not saying she's perfect, but damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then, yeah, y'all will fucking run down on somebody like a Charles and a Netta. Y'all run down on anyone that's light skinned or biracial or any motherfucker that's a non-black motherfucker. Y'all quick to do that to those motherfuckers. But then when it comes to these blue faces, you only use him as a problem when it's convenient for you. Very much like, very much so like how Krishan does. And then y'all just sit here and uplift Krishan as if she is just like the child of God. It's fuck her. She keep using God in y'all's face, and y'all know she do. And I could never fuck with somebody like that. But that's all I wanted to say. If I haven't posted the videos throughout this video, I will just show it now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.